As an English nerd, I absolutely love what they did with Gulliver's Travels as a movie adaptation with Jack Black. The original 1726 novel was written by Jonathan Swift, who was a satire writer. And satire, above all else, is a reflection of society that is exaggerated. Jonathan Swift did that very well, but a one-for-one adaptation of a book that's just some dude in the 18th century, we wouldn't have read it as well as we did with Jack Black. Because Gulliver is just some dude. When we see an 18th century dude, we're not going to see that and think, yeah, that's an everyday man, because that's not our everyday man. Jack Black dresses like some dude, he talks like some dude, and he lands on this island where he's a giant. Everyone else is teeny tiny, and they don't know anything about our society, so he can lie to them. So when he makes all these pop culture references and pretends that he lived the tale of Star Wars, we're like, okay, so he's lying. And that's really funny. Jonathan Swift was an Irishman from the 18th century, so his comedy was more subtle and nuanced. If you ever listened to Eat Your Young by Hosier, that is based on A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. It starts off serious, and you're like, okay, this is a modest proposal. And then it gets ludicrous. I recommend everyone read that. It gets ludicrous, where it's humorous. It's not funny. In both the book and the movie, there is a fire in a building for the Lilliputians. That's the teeny tiny people. And Gulliver pees on it. Gulliver pees on the fire to put it out, and that makes him a hero. That's fucking hilarious. But it wouldn't have worked very well if we had taken the semi-serious tone that the book had. I just think that it's a masterclass in adapting something for people hundreds of years later. That is to say, I've never heard anyone talk about this movie ever, but I think about it often, and I think Jonathan Swift would have loved that shit.